The Republic of Ireland missing out on a place at Euro 2020 after losing on penalties was cruel enough. What twisted the knife was the team being deprived of two perfectly healthy players for the match against Slovakia because of the country's coronavirus social distancing regulations. Strikers Aaron Connolly and Idah were withdrawn from the squad because they sat too close to one of the backroom staff who later tested positive for COVID-19. Had the Brighton and Hove Albion and Norwich City stars been representing England, Scotland or Wales, the distance involved wouldn't have barred their participation. But because of stricter regulations across the Irish Sea, the two players were ruled out. "We have different rules in Ireland than you have in the UK, they're much more stringent," bemoaned new manager Stephen Kenny. "It was just very, very harsh that they were ruled out. They were perfectly fine, there was nothing wrong with them. If they were in the UK, they would have been perfectly entitled to play, but Ireland has more stringent rules and we had to abide by the medical advice. We can only speculate what effect the players might have had, but losing two of your top choice goal threats is undoubtedly a disadvantage. This handicap was not a result of sporting authority rules which are the same for all, it was country-specific government legislation that hit the team. It begs the question, is it possible to maintain the integrity of cross-border international soccer with such differences in coronavirus rules?" A week before the distance between plane seats hurt Ireland's chances of competing in Euro 2020, a similarly bizarre spectacle played out in Turin, Italy. Juventus players donned uniforms to participate in the charade of turning up to the Allianz Stadium for their home match against Napoli, who didn't show up and weren't expected to. The Neapolitans said their local health authority had ordered the club not to travel to Turin after it was revealed that Napoli's opponents the previous week, Genoa, had 17 players test positive for coronavirus. However, the league's organisers decided the Naples Health Authority had not properly considered the agreed protocol between the Italian state and Serie A. Napoli, caught between Serie A and the local government, faces the prospect of Juventus being handed a 3-0 victory for the no-show. It's a sanction Juventus president Andrea Agnelli is strongly advocating. "The sporting rules are clear and say that if a team does not show up, they face disciplinary sanctions," he was quoted as saying. "The sporting judge will speak tomorrow, and based on his decision, there will be further reflections. It is evident that the fact that a team does not reach a stadium to play a planned match does not give a great image of Italian football.